changing tastes. He joins us live from PepsiCo headquarters. Ramon, great to have you again. You know, last quarter you were making strides with cleaner snacks. Why do you think snack volume flatlined during the quarter?
Yeah, listen, globally, snacks grew almost 3% globally, and beverages 2% in volume. So that's a very healthy performance for the business. Now, in the U.S., the truth is that, you know, we're dissatisfied with the performance. We want to grow faster in the U.S., and we're taking the steps to make it happen. Affordability investments, portfolio transformation, away from home growth. Of those three pillars, I would say we're very happy with the way the portfolio is being transformed. We're happy with away from home. We need to optimize the investments to drive affordability, and that's going to accelerate our growth in the U.S. in the coming periods.
Okay, so I'm hearing affordability. Can you give me a sense of how you are seeing the consumer concerned about how much they spend on everything from snacks to beverages? What are you seeing out there?
Yeah, the consumers, globally consumers are resilient. I think unemployment is low globally. Consumers are behaving normal in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
In the U.S., we saw a consumer that it is more price sensitive. Clearly, the increase in gas prices has impacted decisions in certain channels, especially convenience stores and impulse channels. That we see that in our performance. Obviously, we're working with our partners in those channels to create bundles, to create incentives for consumers that feel gas to also buy a beverage and a snack, particularly relevant in this time of the year where consumers are driving more and where our brands participate more in consumer diet. So this is how we see the consumer. Still, the upper income consumers doing very well, the lower middle income consumers making a lot of trade-offs. But we see that when we have the products that you're showing there, products that are more permissible, products that are more functional, products that are in the right price, consumers continue to come to our categories, and that's the journey ahead of us.
Can I just ask you about gasoline prices? Because obviously they have been front and center when it comes to the consumer. And it was just a couple of days ago that light sweet crude, of course, you know, that's sort of the benchmark here in the United States, had dropped to the level that it had been before the war with Iran. That would have been around February 27th at about $67 a barrel. Then it started to move back up again because President Trump said, we're done with the ceasefire, that's over, and oil's now back to $71.77. So how do you see that translating? Are people having to make a choice between picking up a six-pack of Gatorade and filling their gas tank?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, consumers are making those trade-offs, and that is impacting our convenient store sales. We saw that happening in the April-May timeframe. There is an elasticity to gasoline and the incidence on beverages and foods in that channel. So we're having to particularly incentivize consumption in the channel, and that's where we're working with our partners. We see that impacting also in grocery and some other parts of where consumers spend money. It is real, is another data point that we need to navigate, and we need to make sure that we increase our productivity so we can reinvest back in more incentives for consumers to stay with our brands. That's the journey, and that's where the company is focused in the next couple of periods to continue to elevate demand in the U.S. Now, internationally is a great success for us, and we're, this is a compounder, a 5-6% compounder for the last 5-6 years. And that we're very happy with the performance outside of the U.S.
Yeah. Well, like you said, the 3% pop in the global revenues, I think that is something to seize upon. We don't always want to be negative here and point out the worst, but it's important for our viewers to know, and we appreciate you explaining all of that. Before we go, big World Cup game tomorrow for you, Spain versus Brazil. You, of course, were born and raised in Spain. You speak a million languages, though, but how big, Belgium, how big a deal is this game for you? Are you going to go?
Well, this is a big deal for billions of people around the world. Now, World Cup has been a great success. We were talking about the success of Fox, the way you've covered the event.
Yeah.
It's great for our consumers. We've been sponsoring, the event with our food brands, with Lay's and some other local brands. it is great. We participate in occasions, billions of occasions that happen around the world where people celebrate their nations, their teams. For me, I grew up playing football in Spain. It's a big deal. Yes, I'm nervous. I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to enjoy it with my children. And this is a big family. This is a big family event. And we're going to have Lay's, we're going to have Pepsi, we're going to have friends around, and this is going to be a great moment.
Okay, you'll have the naked Lay's and naked Pepsi, right? The healthier version, because that seems to be the hot ticket with your offerings. It's good to see you, Ramon. Please come back again. Thank you.
Thank you.